Okay, so the integumentary system, it has 3 layers. It's the skin. It has the epidermis, which is this top layer right here. The dermis, which is made up of the papillary layer, which are the top fifth part of in all these ridges. And then the reticular layer, which is the rest. And then that ends about right here where we have the hypodermis, which has all the blood vessels and the adipose tissue, which is that. And there's 2 different types of sweat glands. There's this one, which is an apocrine, where the sweat comes off into the hair shaft, and it has like this, which is a sebaceous gland. And then there's this, which is a merocrine sweat gland, and it just releases the sweat right onto the surface of the skin. And going into the epidermis, it has 5 different layers. So this is the epidermis, and this whole top part would be the stratum corneum, and that's just a bunch of dead, flattened keratinocytes, which is used for protection. And then this right here would be the stratum lucidum, and that also has keratinocytes. And then right here, like this area, would be the stratum granulosum. This is where the keratinocytes begin to die, because and then right below here we have the stratum spinosum, which is, it also has keratinocytes, but right here the stratum basal or stratum granulatum, this is where mitosis occurs, and then below that we just have the dermis. And here is a melanocyte, and it this absorbs all the UV radiation when the sun hits your skin, and it's for protection. So, and this would be the pigment, all the black dots would be the melanin, the black melanin. And then this would be a keratinocyte. And yeah, that's your epidermis. And then also in the layers of the epidermis, there's Langerhans cells, and there's the Merkel cells, which are in the stratum germinatum, which is the bottom layer. That's where your Merkel cells are, and they respond to touch. And then you have your Langerhans cells that are in the stratum spinosa, the layer right above it. And yep, that's your integumentary system, used for protection and to sweat, so you don't get too hot. And yep, and for touch, so you could sense things. It's the largest organ of the skin.